Hey folks, good guy Glenn here, and today I'm in Cumming, Georgia. Yep, I didn't make that up. It's outside Atlanta, it's a suburb of Atlanta, and we've had a hell of a 48-hour span. So I was supposed to drop today at a Costco, and this is a first for me because I've dropped at like Costco DCs, but a Costco store I've never dropped at. So I was supposed to drop at this Costco store in Alpharetta, but as you know, I was late because I had a breakdown yesterday. So if we rewind to yesterday's video, I went to Nestle's to pick up a load of water down in Florida, Lee, Florida, and they made me drop my trailer, hook to a trailer that was there, and then they live loaded that trailer. Very unusual, but hey, whatever, dude. I just do what I'm told. So I hook the trailer, I get finished loading up, I get my paperwork, I put my seal on the truck, I go to move my tandems before I weigh. I can't move the tandems because the trailer has no brakes. Zero brakes. Not like the brakes kind of don't work. There are no brakes in this trailer. So I put in the service call. Takes a while for the guy to come out. He comes out. The brakes are finished. I mean, beyond, you're talking 4 cam adjusters shot, drums shot. They had been on fire at one point because they were burned up pretty good. The shoes were completely down to the metal, which you're not supposed to do due to via DOT regulations. And the thing that's like weird about this whole entire situation is someone drove that trailer there, and like the mechanic said, that trailer didn't just get like that. It didn't just suddenly get down to the metal. That trailer had been driven like that with bad brakes for a long time. All in all, it took a little bit less than 19 hours, more like 15, 16 hours to fix this trailer. He had to go to the shop a couple of times to get parts because every time he took something apart, something else, it was just like completely shot. He sat there and he got the trailer safe enough for me to drive to his shop 30 miles away. I don't think it was quite 30 miles, but close to it. No, maybe 30 minutes away. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I had to drive it to his shop so then he could weld new brackets for the S-cams, slack adjusters. So it needed new brackets for slack adjusters. They were all messed up. Someone did a job on this trailer, basically. Big shout out to Britt down in Georgia at the Speedco. Loves service, roadside service. He stuck with me the whole time. He worked overtime. He didn't go home until that job was done. And you just don't see that. These mechanics, they don't care. I offered him what meager stuff I have. I gave him a Kind bar. I've got some canned food in the truck, bananas, stuff like that. I actually went to this Walmart that I'm in the parking lot of right now, and I bought some groceries. But anyway, my clock is all screwed up because while he was repairing me at Nestle's, I went into my next clock because I was there for over 10 hours. But now, in order to finish the job, I have to move the vehicle to his shop. So now my new clock starts. Okay. I get it up there. I put it on sleeper. Now my clock is frozen, right? But that's it. You only gain back those 2 hours once a day when you put it in sleeper. So now I'm in a Kobayashi Maru. I haven't slept, and I have to drive 300 miles up to Atlanta. And I'm really tired. And here's the big kicker. If I would have gotten here last night, they wouldn't have taken me anyway, because they were only going to take me at my window, and I can't pause my clock again yesterday. So I made the conscious decision to go to sleep, wake up, and go in late, because I didn't know I was going to a store. I thought I was going to a DC. I get to the store this morning at around 10 o'clock, and the poor guy at receiving, he was willing to take me, but he talked to the manager on the walkie-talkie, and the manager was nasty. Nasty. Now, mind you, last night I called. And I let them know the situation, and I told them I'd probably be late today because of the way my clock was running. So they denied the load. That's the first time for me. They're allegedly going to reschedule, probably for tomorrow, but my DM is holding out hope that it'll be today. But I got news for you. I'm down to 4 hours on this clock. It's not going to happen today. So I stopped at this Walmart in Cumming. I bought $200 worth of groceries for the truck. I needed to buy some stuff that, like, I needed to replace my fish oil because I had them in a plastic bag and they somehow got behind the cabinet and I don't know how to get to it. So that was expensive. That's like 30 something bucks for fish oil. I bought some canned food, some tuna fish, some Kind bars. I needed to stock up on Red Bull. Every trucker needs Red Bull. I bought some hand sanitizer. I bought a pair of pants I really didn't need, but I do need because I only have 2 pairs of pants out here. I bought a lot of stuff, man. I bought bananas, peppers, because those are good for you. I bought a bunch of canned vegetables. I bought some canned beans. And, you know, I'm just trying my best to cut down on eating at the truck stops, which last night I ate at Popeyes, but I stress eat, man. That's problematic. Like, I didn't need to get Popeyes. I ate Chef Boyardee in the truck, but I wanted to go over to the TA to use the facilities and just check it out to see if there was parking for me there, and I wound up just getting some tenders at the Popeyes. I know, terrible. But at least here there's a bunch of stuff. Down the way there's another strip mall. And I got a Starbucks. Caramel macchiato if you need to know. And there's I'm stealing Wi-Fi from the Lube Express next door to Walmart. So I'm uploading a long format video for y'all. I went in to talk to the manager to tell her that I'm here and to ask her if that was okay, and she wasn't cool with it. But her team lead, who she was with, said I'd be fine where I'm parked, you know, but then they start, you know, she was asking me how long I'm gonna be here. That's a big red flag that she doesn't want me here. Now, 4 miles away is a rest area on the highway. I got 4 hours left on my clock, and it's only 12:30. So I'll take a gamble, shoot over to the rest area, get a spot, and that's it. I'm not delivering anywhere till tomorrow. It's just the way my clock works anyway. Man, you can't make this up. The weather is decent, which compared to the polar vortex a couple of weeks ago, which now they're saying we're going to get another one in a couple of weeks, in a week or so. I don't know, and I don't think it's going to hit the south this time. I think it's only going to be up north, which I'm always in Ohio, so I'll probably hit it. Ever end up staying down south for longer than a week. It's usually, I do a little bit of running around in Georgia, you know, Birmingham, and then they send me back up to Ohio, into Pennsylvania, and inevitably I wind up back in Massachusetts, which I can't stand going to Massachusetts. New England is terrible. Their roads are just not designed for 43-foot trucks. Just not at all. And every bridge is dodgy. Regardless of how it's marked, it's close. I'm a little bit spooked. I was all set to stay here. I thought I was, you know, I bought $200 worth of stuff here. I thought I was going to be comfortable staying here. But I did the right thing and I went and asked permission. And she gave me like this weird attitude about it. She's definitely a new manager. She didn't even like understand the concept of a truck staying at a Walmart. But this is listed on the GPS as a safe haven for trucks. So, you know, not all of them are, but this one is listed. So I guess she doesn't know that. The team lead seemed to have known that. He told me where to park, and that's exactly where I had parked anyway, because I'm not a dummy. I could see that it's kind of laid out that way. But I'm just afraid to stay here. But honestly, this is close to where I have to deliver to, and it's a lot more convenient than the rest area, but because like I'm on my own here, I don't have to listen to a long-nosed Pete running all night next to me like I did the other night, or sit next to a reefer. I've been sleeping with the truck off at night because it's just been warm enough, and I just get in my sleeping bag, and sometimes I can sleep, sometimes I need the truck running to sleep. It's really weird. I was trying to use the feature where the truck will kick on to warm up every hour, but it literally wakes me up every time because this truck shakes like hell. It's not like a Freightliner Cascadia where it's like smooth when it starts. This thing rumbles when it starts. That big Cummins motor. Ironically, I'm incoming. I want you all to know that the sun is shining today, and it's a beautiful day, 60 degrees out, and I am blessed. I spoke to my daughter via text earlier. She's going on some field trip. She's excited about that, so I'm going to send her some money. And, yeah, man, I miss my kids. You know, being out here, it's rough, being away from the kids. And, I know a lot of you have made comments about going home and how you go home every weekend, but you're also the ones who complain that your paychecks are terrible. So, dude, I'm just out here making some money, trying to pay off some debt. And I have some specific things I need to be home for coming up in March. Angelina's got her senior play. I'm going to be there. May, somewhere before May, I have to help Angelina get a prom dress. She wants me to help her pick it out. And June is her graduation. And I'm not going to miss those days. And I'll be darned if they think that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? I'm not going to... If they try to pull shenanigans, I will put the truck in... You know, I don't want to abandon the truck. I'll leave it at their terminal in Pennsylvania and get picked up from there. I am not missing my daughter's graduation or any of these like things. And I don't ask to go home. So one time a month for the next couple of months, I think that's fair game. It really is. Today is February 1st. I forgot to tell you, today is February 1st. It's a Thursday, 2024. And it's hard to believe that next month will be a year in March that my whole life got turned upside down. That I started this new journey. That I transitioned out of real estate into trucking. It's going to be a year. Went by like that. And I want you to keep in mind, folks, that's how fast your life can get turned upside down. How everything you know can just get undone. And don't think it can't happen, because it can happen. I never thought this was going to happen, and it happened. And everything changed for me. And it is what it is, man. This is a new adventure. I was obviously sent on this path for a reason, and I'm following through to see what this reason is. And I'm going to be all right. I know that much. I just have to see where I go from here. And we got a lot to talk about, and we'll talk about it. You know, I don't want to put the cart before the horse. But I hope all of you are reaching your goals and your dreams. I hope all you truckers out there are safe. You know, keep the rubber part down on the ground. And don't ever sleep in the shoulder. Try to sleep where there's good lighting and cameras. Keep an eye on you, because I don't know if you know this, but somebody's out there shooting truckers while they're sleeping in their trucks. And what do I always tell you, you know? God's got a plan for you. You're going to be okay. And God helps those who help themselves. With that being said, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so when I drop another video, you get a notification. Once again, this is Good Guy Glenn. Thanks for watching.